lovely people. I'm Grace Bross, and this is Wrestling with Grace, a wrestling review show from a female's perspective. I know what you're thinking. There are dozens of blogs and channels and podcasts that do the exact same thing. They review wrestling every week. But in all my years being a fan, I have yet to find one that is solely from a female's perspective. So that is what I'm here to give you. And before I go through what I want for this channel and the content I'm going to bring you, I thought I would tell you a little bit about myself and my journey as a wrestling fan. So it started in 5th grade. My twin brother came home from school one day and said that he would like to watch a show called Friday Night SmackDown. And I didn't think anything of it because, wrestling's for boys, all that, yada yada. And so it was on in my living room during dinner time every Friday and Monday. So I would kind of catch glimpses of the matches and stuff, but I wasn't really paying attention. And I don't know the precise moment when I started paying attention, but I can tell you the first match that I remember was Dolph Ziggler with Vicky Guerrero in his corner versus Zack Ryder with Hugh Jackman in his corner. And it was kind of a storyline where Jackman was the guest host of Raw, and Ziggler had kind of been bugging him all night. And he was kind of looking for a loser to beat up this jerk of a heel. And he found that in Zack Ryder. And just watching that match, I was just hooked and have been ever since. So that match that I watched must have been in August of 2011. And so it wasn't 6 months after that I became full-fledged obsessed. And I was like, this is what I have to do with my life. And this is where another factor or part of my life comes in, because I was born with a mild case of cerebral palsy, which just affects me physically for the most part. But being 11 and 12 and even in 13 and 14, I didn't understand the physical limitations that were put on me by that. So even though I had people telling me, no, you can't do that, it's extra dangerous for you, I was like, well, I'll just start working out and then we'll go from there. I'll get stronger. It'll work out. But there came a point at which I became more in tune with everything that goes into it. And I was like, okay, not only do I not want to hurt myself, but I don't want to put anybody else's life in jeopardy. Because you hear about these things and the moves that go wrong and these people whose lives are changed forever from one moment. And I just don't want to be responsible for that. So, but I knew I had to find another way to share my passion for this product with the world. And so I came up with the idea for this YouTube channel last December, and I'm so excited to share it with you. So I'll go through the content I am hoping to bring to you all. So on Tuesday, we will have a Raw review of the Monday Night Raw from the night before. And Wednesday, we will have a Dark dissection from the AEW Dark YouTube show from the night before. And then on Thursday, we will have an NXT Index and a Dynamite discussion from the two shows from that Wednesday night before. And then on Saturday, we will have a SmackDown synopsis. And on Monday, if there's a pay-per-view the Sunday before, I will also do a review of those shows. So I figured I would finish this video off with a little bit of my review of WrestleMania, what I liked, there's nothing that I didn't really like. It's just, it felt weird in some places, obviously, given the circumstances. But so Saturday night one, I was really hyped for Zayn and Bryan for the Intercontinental title because I was just looking forward to the wrestling, the pure wrestling that we were going to see. And we got that. And it was incredible. I loved it. And then on Sunday, I thought Rhea and Charlotte was a really strong opener. I liked that a lot. And I'm excited to see the new matchups that we get to see Charlotte in with the NXT women. So I also thoroughly enjoyed the spectacle matches, the Boneyard match on night one and the Firefly Funhouse match on night two, although the latter is a bit of an acquired taste, but it was fun nonetheless. And as I mentioned before, obviously it didn't feel like a normal Mania, but I think they did the best with what they had given the condition of our world right now. And I personally was super grateful to have those couple hours this weekend to just forget about everything and be immersed in the world of fantasy and wrestling. So comment below, tell me what was your favorite thing about Mania, what you liked about it, maybe what you thought they could have done different or better, whatever. Another thing I found really cool was because I got to watch Edge's retirement speech in 2011. And so I had never actually seen him compete in ring, except for, I'd go back on the network and watch old matches and things like that. But it was really cool to see him wrestle for the first time kind of live. So like, comment, share, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'm super excited about this, doing these shows for you guys. So take care of yourselves until next time.